Hey guys, it's time for my NXT review from March 6, 2013. Let's get right into it. After they showed a video of what happened in the previous episode, where the Shield abruptly ended the main event, we go to the arena. Dusty Rhodes comes out. So here we go. Another Dusty impression. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's what you people love to see. So, last week, the Field came in and ruined the main event. Well, this time, it ain't gonna happen again. Because this week, the main event's gonna be a triple threat match. Winner be a #1 contender between Conor O'Brien, Corey Graves, and Bo Dallas. And to make sure that the Shield don't come out and interfere in this match, I paid out of my own pocket money for extra security, if you will. So this week, there will be a winner. The Shield will not get involved, baby. Okay, it didn't say baby. Anyway, after the opening package, the video to open the show, we are originally scheduled to have a non-title tag match with Adrian Neville and Oliver Gray. Well, there's one problem. There's no Oliver Gray. We don't know what happened. Adrian Neville gets on the mic. He doesn't know what happened. He's been looking for Gray. So, he says that he will take on his opponents in a 2-on-1 handicap match. The opponents are the team of Scott Dawson and Judas Devlin. So as you can imagine, Dawson and Devlin have the advantage in this match. They're working on Neville. When all of a sudden, during the middle of the match, here comes Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan dragging the body of Oliver Gray out from the back, lying him down. As we could see, he got attacked by the Wyatt family. So, Adrian Neville does come back, and he eventually wins with the shooting star corkscrew 450 splash of death. So after that, he comes running down the ring, or down from the ring to the apron. Neville does, to check on Oliver Gray. And then we get a video package from Conor O'Brien saying how last week the Shield got involved when he was going to win the match. And he said that tonight it will not happen again. He will win the triple threat match. So then after the commercial break, we come back and it's Corey Graves. And guess what Corey says? He's going to win the #1 contenders match, and that Conor O'Brien got lucky last week. Now we go to our next match, Yoshi Tatsu against Leo Kruger. And Tatsu does get offense in, and I like that because he's, he's a good wrestler. He really is. It's just the position he's in, it sucks. But Kruger does end up getting the win with a very unique finisher. It was like a, how could I put this? It was an arm bar, stretch the shoulder, grabbing the wrist, and just yanking it while in like a camel clutch position. It was a very unique submission hold, and Leo Kruger gets the win. So we go to the back where Cassius Ohno is being interviewed because next week he has a match with Derek Bateman. And he says that how he will end Derek Bateman just like he put Richie Steamboat on the shelf. And now we go to the women. Yes, the Divas. A 6-diva tag match. This is a very interesting pairing. On one side, you have Sasha Banks, Cameron, and Naomi. On the other side, you have Audrey Marie, Oksana, and Alicia Fox. Now, what I liked about this match was, well, two things. Number one, it seemed like when they were planning this out, that each person was given time. Like, they planned this out where, like, okay, Sasha, you're going to work with Alicia for, like, 3-4 minutes. And then, you tag in, Wrestler X, and, they'll face that person for 2-3 minutes. And I really liked it. But really, the star of this match, again, is Naomi. Naomi is just unbelievable. I think if WWE's paying attention, you may want to put her in a run for the Divas title after WrestleMania. Just my opinion. But the team of Sasha Banks, Cameron, and Naomi get the win after Naomi pins Audrey Marie after she hit a beautiful dropkick. So to the back, Bo Dallas is being interviewed about how this time he's going to get his opportunity to be the number one contender, when all of a sudden here comes Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt comes up. And again, he offers Bo Dallas to help him win this match. And Bo obviously declines. So we come back from commercial, and we're told that next week on NXT, Alberto Del Rio will be making an appearance on NXT. What for? We don't know. So to the back again, where this time Summer Rae is being interviewed. And she corrects the reporter, saying that she wants to be referred to now and forever as the First Lady of NXT. And that if she does not do that, she will get the same result that Paige got. And she mentions how next week on the show, she's going to face Emma. Just trying to keep that anger, keep that story. So at the end of the segment, or the end of the interview, we see a video, and it's from The Shield. And they talk about how, why they got involved, why they interfered, and they said that NXT is just like Raw and SmackDown. They're going to take it over. And then Seth Rollins brings up a very good point in this interview. He says that he never got his rematch at the NXT title, and that he should be the number one contender to the NXT title and not be determined by a triple threat match. Seth brings up a very good point. However, and I'm going to use Ring of Honor terms here, if you go through the history of Ring of Honor, for most of the 11 years that they've been in existence, whoever lost the title, the Ring of Honor World title, never really got their rematch. I mean, when Xavier beat Low-Ki for the belt, and I am going off topic for a minute, so you got to pardon me here. When Xavier beat Low-Ki for the belt, Low-Ki never got his rematch. When Samoa Joe beat Xavier for the belt, Xavier never got his rematch. When CM Punk beat Austin Aries for the belt, Austin Aries never got his rematch. When Homicide beat Bryan Danielson for the belt, Bryan Danielson never got his rematch, so on. Get my point. So now we go to the main event. It is finally the triple threat match for the number one contendership. Corey Graves, Conor O'Brien, and Bo Dallas. First off, why did they have to make us wait another week? This was a good match. You mean to tell me that last episode of NXT that I had to suffer, and I mean suffer, just so we could have this match on this episode? For shame. So anyway, this is a good match. And I like this triple threat match for a number of reasons. Number one, there's not one guy that dominates in this match. You'd think, okay, Conor O'Brien's going to dominate. He's the bigger guy. He's this, he's that. But no, Corey Graves and Bo Dallas, they double team O'Brien. They are doing a really good job. And then when O'Brien goes out, it's those two one-on-one. And then when Bryan gets back in, say, Corey Graves, he gets beat up by Dallas and O'Brien, and it really is a good match. So towards the middle of the match, Bray Wyatt comes out, and he's just standing there. So we get to the end of the match, and this was a good ending. I really liked it as far as a match goes and a storyline goes. So it's Corey Graves and Bo Dallas in the ring. Bo Dallas hits that belly-to-belly suplex on Graves. And I mean, he's got him beat. One, and Bray Wyatt pulls Corey Graves out under the ring. Not even a 2 count. And Bray Wyatt just pulls Corey Graves out of the ring. So Bo Dallas gets upset. He's arguing with Bray Wyatt, wondering why he's getting involved. Well, here comes Conor O'Brien. He comes right back. He hits Bo Dallas with his finishing move. 1, 2, 3. O'Brien wins. He is now the #1 contender to the NXT Championship. And like I said, this was a good match. But at the same time, why were we forced to wait an extra week just for this match? If you wanted to, what you could have done, and again, this is sort of fantasy booking here, you could have had the triple threat match at first, and then have it end where the Shield get involved. Then have the match again this time around, and just make sure that there's a clear-cut winner. But what I noticed throughout this match, or for this whole match, remember when Dusty Rhodes said that he paid extra money for security? Security was nowhere to be found. Nowhere. But all in all, this was a good episode of NXT. I liked this main event. I really did. I thought it was a good main event. The women's 6-man tag was surprisingly good. And like I said with that match just, it was just done just right. All in all, I thought this was a good show. Definitely worth, if you want to catch up, this is an episode you really want to check out, because it really did a good job as far as continuing, really the main storyline at this moment, which is the NXT title. And really, it also put in a little, snippets here and there of other storylines going on. So I really like this one. I thought this was a good episode of NXT.